Hello, guys. I'm on day 12 of semen retention, and yeah, it's a good day. And you know, I really struggle with a lot of things, and one of them is weed addiction, and so I haven't been doing it. I've been ever since this streak. I've been really not doing that. I'm doing a caffeine fast, so I'm just taking a break from a lot of things. I might just quit weed forever at this point. I almost gave in last night, and I did a bunch of push-ups, and I beat it, and so I just feel so good and proud of myself. And basically in this video, what I'm going to talk about is it's super important that on semen retention that you use the energy, and that you need to do it the right way. I've had friends in the past, even in real life, and they're like, well, how do you do it, man? Like I don't even, you have to do it a right way. Yeah, you have to, if you want to succeed on this journey, guys, you have to use the energy available. Think of retention as like a tank that basically it fills up. Like you have a low tank if you release, but your tank is rising. Basically, it's like compounding and compounding semen in your body as energy resources. And that's really how, you get the glow, you get, you feel better day after day. You really need to do, I recommend like meditation. I recommend like exertion of energy through things like exercise. Like cold showers will help with this journey a lot. So if you're feeling super like hot and like bad, and that's usually caused by lust, you would do a cold shower. And so that's an example of that. And other things you could do is like prayer or meditation. You could, and make sure you're eating healthy. But really, you need to, if you really are on this journey, it's not a joke. You need to really go harder and just go as hard as you can, basically. Because even if, let's say like you go hard and, you work out for the day, and sometimes you'll need to even work out more and just use the extra energy, because you never want to really relapse on this journey. It's really important not to do that, because it's really, you're really gonna, your body's gonna take a toll, obviously, and you're not gonna be able to feel all the effects of this journey as you really want to. So really what you want to do is just do intensive training. Like if you're hitting the gym, and you're hitting the same weight as like the last time, I remember just feeling kind of like shitty, because I still wasn't using the energy properly, if that makes sense. And I noticed that, well, hey, like I have this energy in me, and I'm not feeling better. I'm not using, I'm not making too much progress, even though I have made a lot of progress in the gym even last year. But I'd say this year I made more progress in the gym from semen retention in general. And what you want to do, guys, is really just when you go to the gym, try to push the weight. You need to try to push the weight further. I'm pushing like 235 on some machines. I'm pushing like 130 on the upper on this one machine recently. I did 10 reps yesterday on a machine that I didn't do at a certain weight, 115, which is pretty good. And so just remember, guys, that using the energy is super important on this journey. It's super important that you do it so you don't relapse, but you need to go harder. It's not, this journey is really not a joke, especially if you want to spiritually rise your frequency. The best way to do that is just intensive training, and you're going to feel better. Like you're going to feel like you're seeing more things, like a heightened kind of reality in a way. The visual audio perception will change from working out. Also the heightened perception, like so-called, they call it the spidey senses, where you know, high energy frequencies will highlight in the environment. For example, like foods that are like high energy of a thing that's really good. So oh, sorry guys. Sorry, I just my mom doesn't know I do YouTube, which is totally fine, but I'm just changing it. But yeah, guys, what you really want to do on this journey is really just keep going, and no matter what, do not give up. Meaning, just you know, if in the gym you're you know, you're using a certain weight, just remember to increase it, and you're gonna feel like better. But what I'm saying is, it will highlight certain things. Like there's certain plants it will highlight. There's certain like other things it will highlight in the environment. It's called people call it the spidey senses kind of thing. So yeah, just remember to do that, and you know, everything will work out. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.